Hey guys, it's Angela, and I got new glasses, which is so exciting because I haven't been able to see in a really long time. So yeah, I'm really excited about them. I really like them. They're kind of different, but yeah. So today I'm going to be exposing myself or like spilling the tea on myself about popular series that I haven't read. But before we get into that, I just want to take a quick second to say that I have a really big scar on my collarbone right here. So I'm sorry if like during the video you look at it and you're like, oh, that's gross or distracting. I fell off my horse when I was in 10th grade and I landed on my neck and she snapped. So I have 6 screws and a metal plate in there, so the scar is really big. So I just kind of wanted to say it like beforehand in case I got comments being like, what happened to your collarbone? Well, now you know. And honestly, any excuse I get to tell that story, I will. So for this video, I decided that I didn't want to look up descriptions of these series because I kind of wanted to tell you what I think I know, which might be wrong, but I don't know. I thought it would be more fun if it was just like me taking a shot in the dark. Anyway, so let's get into the popular series that I haven't read. The first series I haven't read is a huge staple in both books and booktube in general. I mean, it's a lot of people's favorite series. A lot of people have read it. I feel like I'm kind of like in the minority here. But that is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Yeah, I haven't read that yet. I went to see The Hunger Games when it came out, and then I threw up right as the beginning credits were going, so like I had to go home. I have it on DVD. I watched it once, but like, don't ask me what happens because I don't know. But I do know that this book is about a girl named Katniss, and I think like the country's divided into like districts, and they like get all these kids together for like this big fight, and it's a dystopian, and it's a trilogy, and I know that a lot of people don't like Mockingjay. So yeah, The Hunger Games. So sticking with the dystopian theme, the next book series I haven't read is Divergent by Veronica Roth. And although I do anticipate to read The Hunger Games, I don't think I'll read this one. I know that people didn't like Allegiant, I think. The red one. I don't think people liked the red one. I don't know what it's called. But, I don't really know what I know about this book. I know that I know that Shailene Woodley was in the movie, and I love her. And I know that it's a dystopian, and I know that there's somebody named Four. And, you probably know what it's about, but I really don't. I just know it's a dystopian. The next series is so loved and so hyped here on BookTube, and that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. This series honestly scares me, which I don't get why, because I read every Cassandra Clare book for the first time last year, and that's like way more books than Throne of Glass, the Throne of Glass series, but like, I don't know, it kind of intimidates me, and I don't know if I'll ever read it, but I know it's about this assassin named Selena, and I know that there's a love triangle, and I know that she's like supposed to be like a really like badass fighter, and I know that the last book is yellow, and I know what all the books are called, and I know that everybody loves it, but I don't really know if I'll ever read it. But yeah, please don't roast me in the comments down below. I'm very sensitive. The next series that I haven't read is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead, which is weird because like I love Twilight, so I don't know why I haven't read this series. This series is something I am interested in reading. I know that there's the Vampire Academy series, and I think there's like a spin-off series called Bloodlines or something. I know that this is about a Vampire Academy. That's really... Is it though? I think it's set in a school. And I think there's like different kinds of vampires too. But it's definitely something that I will read in the future. Next we have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Briggs, which is one of my best friend Jake's favorite book, and I haven't read it. I also know Jesse the Reader loves it and talks about it a lot on his channel, and that's initially where I heard about it. I know that there's like spooky pictures of children inside, which intrigues me because I love to get spooked. I don't think they're spooky. I think they're like creepy. But whatever, there's pictures in it, and we love pictures in a book. I know that Ransom Briggs is married to Tahara Mafi, I think. What if that's not true? No, it is. And this is definitely a series that I will read in the future. The next series we have is the Darker Shades of Magic trilogy. I don't think that's what it's called. but it's by V.E. Schwab, and I do know what this one is about. I know that there are several Londons, and when I say I do know what this is about, please take this with a grain of salt because I'm probably wrong. But I think I know that it's about several Londons and they have like different colors. Yeah, and you can like hop between them. It's a trilogy. I heard it's good, and it's definitely something I want to read. So the last two series I'm going to talk about, I know even less about than all the other series I talked about. So yeah, so the first one is the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. I know that there's a Darkling in there, and I know that everybody likes him. And I know that it's set in the Grishaverse, and I know that I don't really want to read it. I think that's definitely, I mean, I have Shadow and Bone, and I'm going to unhaul it, I think, in the future, because I'm genuinely just not really interested in it, and I read Six of Crows and loved it, and I'm going to read Crooked Kingdom soon, so I'm really not interested in reading the Grisha trilogy. I mean, you can try to convince me in the comments down below, but like, I don't think I'm going to read it. So now we have the last series, and that one is kind of older too, I think. And that is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Brackett. Actually, I think that Brackett, or is it Bracken? I think it's Bracken, not Brackett. I'm sorry, Alexandra. Anyway, I know that this, I think they're expanding it. And when I say I know, I mean I think. I think that they're expanding it. I know, and I really do know, that there's a movie adaptation that came out like last year. And I know it's about kids with abilities. And that's it. So those are some really popular series that I haven't read. If you want to convince me to read any of them or convince me not to read any of them, feel free to do so in the comments down below. And I'm sorry if my description sucked, but I just kind of wanted to have fun with this, and just because I figured that you guys already know about these books, and it's not like I'm recommending you books. Like, I literally don't know what I'm talking about, even though I kind of think I do, but I also don't. So yeah, take this whole video with a grain of salt and just know that I'm trash because I haven't read The Hunger Games. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a good one. Bye!